Hello guys, I am Cindy Lau, and first of all, thank you so much for taking the first step, purchasing the challenge pack and making a decision to get started on your fitness journey. Sometimes I know that can be hard to do, so you're one step ahead of everyone else, so congratulations for that. So by this time, you should be receiving your challenge pack, or you already have it. So I just wanted to quickly just give you a run through about the 21-day fix and the meal plan. So when you get your package, go ahead and open it up. It comes, sorry, my daughter's in the background. It comes with a couple of different pamphlets, a booklet, your DVD set, and then the containers for your meal plan. So first I want you to take the pamphlet that says start here, open it up, and this is where you're going to find your calendar, the calendar that you should be following for the next 3 weeks, 21 days. So this calendar on top, you can stick to that same calendar for the 3 weeks, or you can do the first calendar for the 2 weeks, and then the last week, if you want to double it up, if you wanted it to be a little more intense, then you do the calendar on the bottom. So it gives you two options. You could either stick to the first one for the 3 weeks, or do this for 2 weeks and then this one for the last one. For these workouts, all you need is a mat. It also depends on the flooring, if you have hardwood floor or if you have carpet. So you'll need a mat, you'll need 2 sets of weights, a light set and a heavy set. You can start with 3s and 5s, you can start with 5 and 10, or you could use a resistant band. The booklet that actually breaks it down for you. This, I just want you to quickly, on your own, go through it and get familiar with it. It shows you all your containers and what should be put in each container. For example, we have your greens, and that's for your veggies. Your purples are for your fruits. The red are proteins. Yellow are carbs. Blue is your healthy fats and for cheese. And then the orange are for like salad dressings, your oils, your nut butters. But you could go ahead and take a look at that in the book. So this is how you figure out how many containers you should be having during the day. So you're going to take your current weight, multiply that by 11, and you get your caloric baseline. Then you're going to add 400 to that number, and that's what you need calorie-wise. And then you're going to deduct 750, and that's where your calorie target is going to be. So based on that number, that's going to tell you how many containers you can have during the day. You're going to go straight to, sorry, my book has been used so much that it's falling apart. You're going to go straight to page 19 once you have your number, your calorie intake. You go to page 19 and it's going to tell you how many containers you can have for the day. So if you're in this first bracket, you're going to be able to have 3 green containers, 2 purple, 4 reds, 2 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. What I recommend you doing is just like going through the list per container, like the green container, and check it out. Like see if there's anything that you really like to eat, things that you don't like to eat, and start coming up with a meal plan. There's things that, like spinach is on here. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the container, and if you're going to have spinach, you're going to fill it up with spinach. And that would be 1 container. Just a word to the wise, if you're going to fill it up with spinach, don't like jam pack it in there, because once you start piling it in there, you could literally unpile this thing, like put it on your plate, and then it'll be like a big mound of spinach. So, with things like spinach or kale, things like that, you're not going to want to press it too hard in the containers because you're going to get a really huge meal. Even though if you do overdo it with the greens, that's not a bad thing. That's pretty much the only container that you can, overeat in. For the most part, like I said, you're going to be filling up the container, and that's how much you can have. They have things on here where they tell you, like, as far as beets, you can have 2 medium beets. Or carrots, you can have 10 medium baby carrots. Some things have, like, a quantity that you can have. For your purples, it's the same thing. You put your fruits in here. Unless it's otherwise on here, like a tangerine, you can have 2 small tangerines. Apricots, you can have 4 small apricots. A banana, half of a banana is 1 purple container. So if you have a whole banana, that's 2 containers of purple. Same thing for red. Let's say you're going to have Greek yogurt. If you fill it up with Greek yogurt, that's 1 red container. But if you're going to have eggs, 2 large eggs is 1 red. So it breaks it down like that. And then your yellow containers is where you would have sweet potato, yams, your beans, your lentils, edamame, which I thought was a green, but it's not. It's actually a carb. It's considered a yellow. Your brown rice, your bulgur wheat, your oatmeal. So that's where you would put your yellows.
Go to the blue now.
Your blues, this is where I also got confused. I thought avocado was a green, and I was like, yes, I could totally overdo it on avocados because it's a vegetable. No, it's a healthy fat. So avocado goes in your blues. And hummus is a blue. Your cheeses are blues. But just make sure that you go with the hard cheeses over the soft cheeses. Like pick cheddar over American cheese. I used to love American cheese when I first started, but it's one of the unhealthiest cheeses you can have because it's not even really cheese. But yeah, so your cheeses and your healthy fats go in your blue. Your orange, like I said, are peanuts, your shredded coconut, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Your teaspoons is where you're going to have your olive oil, your extra virgin coconut oil, flaxseed oil, any like peanut butters, like peanut, almond, cashew butters, that's all in your teaspoons. Your free food, it has a column here, a page for free foods, and water is on there. You should be having lots and lots of water. Vinegar, mustard, herbs, spices, garlic, ginger, hot sauce, all of those are free foods. There are some beverages that you should shy away from while you're on the fix, but if you want to have it, you would just sub out yellow containers for that. So there's a section for that. This book also has great recipes that you can use. Like they give you seasonings that you can make, how to cook your veggies so they taste yummy. So there's a lot of yummy recipes that they share here. So if you're ever feeling like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this, just look at the recipes. In the beginning it's hard. The first week you're gonna feel like, I don't know, a little lost, but it gets easier. And she also gives you a bunch of treats that you can have, and she'll tell you which containers they're considered. And as far as Shakeology, you should be having Shakeology at least once a day, and 1 scoop of Shakeology comes for 1 red. So if you have straight up Shakeology with water, that's just 1 red container. But if you add fresh fruit to it, then that would be Shakeology and your fruit. So for that meal, it's 1 red and 1 purple. If you have Shakeology with, let's say, kale, if you have a hard time eating vegetables, a great way to fit in your vegetables is to put it in your Shakeology. So what I do is I take kale and I fill up my green container and I blend it up real small so the leaves get really tiny, and then I mix it, I blend it into my Shakeology. So that would be 1 green and 1 red. They also give you, there's a section that's called restaurant food. So let's say if you have to cheat or you find yourself somewhere where you have to eat, you're starving, it's time to eat. You know, they have a section here where it'll tell you that if you have a slice of cheese pizza, that's considered one yellow and one orange. So, it comes in handy sometimes, especially if you're a mom and you're out with your kids. You know, sometimes your kids want to eat pizza, and especially if it's time for you to eat, you're not going to just wait until like 5 hours later to eat, you know, so you have that slice of pizza. And, you know, basically this is not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. So you're learning about portion control and about the proper way to fuel your body. Yeah, they also give you a sample meal plan, like what someone would follow for breakfast, for snack, for lunch, for dinner, just so you could get an idea of it. They have great apps in the App Store that can help you, you know, keep track of the containers that you're having during the day. So I'll put that in the link so that you can check those out. Also, when you finished your 21 days, you know, log in your before and after pictures with Team Beachbody and they'll send you a free t-shirt. So that's really nice. It's a great way to, you know, see how far you've come and to get acknowledged for doing a great job. They also show you how to take your before and after pictures. So today I want you to get familiar with the meal plan, lay out something, you know, figure out how many containers you should have during the day, and just make a meal plan for tomorrow. Something that you can follow maybe for the rest of the week until you get used to the meal plan. I also want you to take your measurements, and in this Start Here pamphlet, on the back of it, it shows you a little diagram. You know, get a tape measure, measure yourself on your day 1 so that you can measure yourself on day 21 and see the difference. Because sometimes you might not lose a ton of weight, but you'll lose a lot of inches. So, because muscle weighs more than fat. So in this program, you're going to be getting tighter, leaner, you're going to be building muscle. So you might not see a huge weight loss, but you'll definitely see inches lost. Here's the booklet with the workout DVDs. There's 2, and each disc has 4. One has 4 and one has 5 workouts. And based on what you're supposed to do for that day, you pop that DVD in, and that's your workout for the day. And I think I pretty much covered everything. Sorry. Oh, one last thing that comes with your package is the 3-day fix, the quick fix. Now this is Autumn. She's the trainer for the program, and she's a bikini competitor. So this is the meal plan she uses when it's, you know, countdown to competition. So she shows you how to do it. And this is something that, let's say, you know, maybe you've been slacking a little bit, but you have a wedding this weekend that you're going to, or you have a party and you need to fit into a really hot dress. You can do this for 3 days and, you know, lose that weight that you want to shake off. So there's that. And I look forward to having you guys in my group, and good luck. You know, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, you can text me, you can Facebook inbox me, email me. I am available. So, and there's no question that's stupid, so don't feel bad about asking any questions, because I was just like you one day when I got this box, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with all of these containers? Like, so I know where you're coming from. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't be scared. Just ask. Okay? So good luck, and I'll see you guys around.